Me and my mom, we're really close. I'm just really lucky to have a mom like her.
I've always thought that Rachel's an amazing person. But what's changed is that I think she's allowing herself to believe that as well.
The first time I met Rachel and Junior, their daughter Annabelle was just about 3 months old, and Rachel was referred here by her primary care physician because they were concerned that she had postpartum depression. Her mom brought Rachel and Rachel's boyfriend at the time, Junior, and baby Annabelle.
Really talking to CJ, just finding out everything that Rachel had a problem with about, trying to take care of Annabelle properly, being a good mother for her, things that she thought I was doing wrong, but she felt like I could do things better or react better and help out more around the house.
We would come every week and just talk about what we did that day or what we did in the past week. What was new, what was hard, what was challenging, what was easy, what's new with Annabelle. So it was really just laid back and comfortable.
But I just want them to be happy. I do, in their own respect. And I think that just makes you a better parent. When you're happy, you can give that to your own child. And I just want Annabelle to be happy.
Both Rachel and Junior were so tenacious and just really persevered and pushed through with the education, even though it was really difficult having a little one at home and trying to also maintain work. And they did that with a lot of support from Rachel's mom and her stepdad.
They, I think, both feared that they weren't good enough to be parents or good enough for Annabelle, and that they weren't good enough to give themselves what they rightfully deserve, a chance in life, their own careers, their own dreams, that we'll have to find ways to incorporate Annabelle in there.
We have a history of 43 years of changing the lives of children, youth, and families here in this community, and I have the opportunity to, over the last number of years now, continue that legacy that started long before I arrived in Kent. And I know on a daily basis the kinds of changes that the staff here at this agency make in families' lives.
I think the thing that makes me most hopeful about Rachel and Junior's future and Annabelle's is that they know that Kent Youth and Family Services is a place that they can come back to when they need more resources, whether that's counseling or whether that's when Annabelle begins school at Head Start.
We have to start the work of happy, successful life by seeding early on in an infant's life that kind of support and stimulation and relationship with a caring adult.
When we look from the vantage point of the prosecutor's office, we see the dark side of humanity. We see the cruel things that people do to each other. But even in the darkest hour and in the most horrible case, we see a glimpse of things that are good about people, that people care about each other, that people can get through a crisis, and that there's hope. We're lucky here in King County that we have a pretty well-developed social service safety net. The best care for our community happens at the local level, and government can help fund it to a certain extent, but it can't do it all. We're requiring everybody to step up and support that safety net that takes care of our young families, that takes care of our kids when they're from birth to teenage years, and we have to have a group that's there, and it's not going to be government's job, it's going to be all of our job to step up and take care of our kids and our families.
The fear factor is gone for them. Like, they're not afraid of believing in themselves.